What is up, YouTube? It's Meister bringing you guys a Madden 19 offensive tip. We're with the Cardinals going against Madden Elites, 99 overall versus a 73 overall. I was finding the lowest overall team I could to show you guys that this does work, and this is beating man coverage. So we're gonna go into gun trade. The formation, it does matter, and I'll get into that a little bit later as to why. We're just gonna go into a simple stick. For main coverage, we're going to go into dollar. Let's just go into cover 2. Actually, let's see. We're going to go into cover 2 man L. So, it's very easy in a trips formation, especially like a trips tight end or a gun tray like this. It's the outside receiver that has the ability to do a comeback route. That's the route we're going to be looking for to just destroy, slay man coverage. I don't care what overall you got on the field. I think this is like a 70 overall going against a 99 overall corner. We're going to murder it. So it's very simple. It's going to be Y, whoever your outside receiver, whatever the button may be. I think it's almost always X. Then X, then it's going to be left trigger, or for you guys that are on PS2, L2. I believe that's it. And it's a very basic comeback route. Now I'm just going to make sure we can clear out the middle of the field. I'm going to do a max protect as well, just to make sure you guys can see the comeback. This is Williams. I have no idea who this is. I've never even heard of him. So yeah, we're going to go ahead, snap the ball. We're going to wait. Comeback route, bam, broke ankles. Now that's an extremely low overall, just killing man coverage. Let's check it. Let's check the instant replay. I'm going to explain why this is so good. Why this is unique to a post, a slant, a dig, any kind of crossing route. And the reason is because it's kind of running a little mini wheel route, which is what's getting you enough space to get by the defender and then make that comeback route effective. So you notice he goes to the outside just a little bit. So he already has leverage. If you have a faster wide receiver, obviously that's quicker than this corner, you've already got leverage. So this guy's now already a step or two behind of him. Now what happens right here, he stops, turns around immediately, and then the corner's like, oh crap. And since the entire time he's already got a couple steps on it, and he now has a good like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 steps on him for an easy dot. Like that, bam. So we're gonna go ahead, back out of this. Now there is adjustments you can do to counteract that, and if you're going against a good opponent, they may do that, and I'm going to explain what they may do. So a good defensive player, let me go ahead and put these guys back into contain and spy. He may put this guy into a cloud flat, which is going to cover the comeback route. Now, if he does that, there's 2 different things you can do. First, if they're in a cover 2, you need to be able to clear that deep zone, especially if they have a 98 overall team. You have to get rid of that deep half. Otherwise, they're going to be able to react to the ball pretty quickly. The counter to that is Gunslinger, but for you guys that have regs, you don't have to put up with 98 overall teams. So, with that being said, this is kind of unrealistic in a regs team unless you want to make it challenging for yourself. So, we're going to do a max protect again. I'm going to put all these guys into spy, contain. Now, we've noticed that they have the cloud flat. I'm going to go ahead, make sure I can clear these guys away from it. Might put this guy on a streak, and might put Williams on a fade or something like that. And realistically, we just need time. Now, since this is a cloud flat, if there's no other route to pull him down, sometimes the cloud flat will follow the streak and play kind of a match. I don't know why. So to try and prevent that, we're going to put our tight end on a drag. So we're going to go ahead, snap the ball. You notice he's in a cloud flat. He bails, and unfortunately this isn't the best team to get space, but you do notice we are able to get away from the cloud flat. So that's just a potential adjustment you can do. Now if they do decide to, let's just say, put a hard flat, I don't know who would ever think this is a good idea, but let's just say they put a hard flat on the field. For some odd reason they decided to do that. Well, you've pretty much given up about a 20-yard pass. So we're going to go fade. The only reason I'm fading is because I want to be able to get away from that deep half as much as possible. A streak's just going to run straight. A fade's going to run towards the sideline, but run downfield still. Then Kirk would put on a streak just to help pull that deep half inside as well. Still max protect here. And obviously right here you can put your tight end on a drag, although it's not necessarily important because we have a hard flat. But we're going to go ahead, snap the ball. You can see, bam. And he just didn't react. And sorry, but my sync likes to speak sometimes as well during the video. But you do notice if they do decide to put a flat on there, you can go ahead and expose that defense real fast. So if you're going against a player that's at the game and they may think the cloud flat's the way to prevent it, well, surprise, surprise, you're going to take it over the top for maybe even a touchdown. So by them adjusting to your adjustments, you're going to adjust back to their adjustments, and it's just going to be a game of adjustments and a game of chess is what we're looking for. So with man coverage, very easy. Comeback route, I'll show you guys one more time. Williams against, I don't know who that is. We're going to do a max protect. I just want to clear these guys out, get rid of the man coverage on that side of the field. Go ahead and snap the ball. Comeback route, wide open. Now you can do two things. You can rat catch it if you're playing on Madden and your guy meets the spin threshold, which I think it's like 82 spin or 83 spin. It's not very high. If he meets it, if you rat catch it, you spin back upfield, like a Julio Jones meets that in All Pro, I believe. Spin back upfield, and you can just run upfield pretty easily, and most oftentimes fake out the defender along with it. So there's a whole bunch of things you guys can do as well. Comeback routes are the most effective. You can use double moves. I'll show you guys the problem with double moves. The problem with double moves is if you're especially going against a elite tier corner with a no-name wide receiver, you're going to have some serious trouble. So I don't really know the Arizona. All right, so we're going to see where the double move is. So the double move is on Williams. You're going to watch this get absolutely bagged. Most often, it's going to get bagged. So double move, that's his double move. I mean, oh my Lanta, and then I think that's Carter Palmer. I don't know if I don't really pay attention. Rosen, okay. Then Rosen just absolutely sells it. So maybe a double move does work. Maybe I just don't have enough faith in the double move. I've just never seen it work good enough to where I can actually believe it. So let's try that one more time. Go ahead and snap the ball. Double move, breaks to the outside. You can see right there. So maybe a double move does work. But I guess a double move kind of works. Personally, I still like the comeback route the most, simply because I know it will give me yardage every single time. If they do start noticing and recognizing you're doing comeback routes, then you can maybe work your way to a double move. One final thing I wanted to mention as well is having two different comeback routes on the opposite sides of the field. If we go back into that tray formation, if we go back into gun tray, let's just go back into stick. We're going to go back into dollar man defense. Let's go cover 2 LB blitz. One thing you can do, we're going to go ahead and put motion Kirk over. We can still have X on a comeback route, and now we can have B on a comeback route as well. So we're going to go ahead and do that. B is going to be on a comeback. X is going to be on a comeback. Larry Fitzgerald, I just really want to get him out of there. I don't want any sort of harassment going on. And then we're going to be looking for either comeback route. Both of them are going to be wide open. And these are against some, look, Star on the right side. That's their MVP player. I don't know exactly what that is. I know it's their top player. So top defensive back on the right-hand side going against somebody I don't even know. So I'm going to make sure I have my defense on a contain. Otherwise, we are going to get shedded to no end. Comeback route. Bam. Wide open. Rat catch it, preferably when you hit the rat catch button, it lets you rat catch it instead of add catch. But that's the whole idea. I'm thinking that might be Jalen Ramsey. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll show you guys an instant replay. Comeback routes, both sides of the field, wide. Either way, Pat Pete just got destroyed by a comeback route. Comeback route, bam, wide open. Again, that's why I don't add catch. That's why I don't possession catch on a comeback route. I rat catch it, turn upfield, and I'm gone. That's just why I think it's a lot better to rat catch in this kind of situations than ad catch, because ideally Pat Pete could have easily swatted that ball out of his hand. So if you're to rat catch, you're able to run downfield and then spin back upfield just enough to get you a few more yards and avoid a strip animation. So that's going to take care of this video. Again, both sides are open. I don't know if I actually showed you guys. We'll zoom out real fast. Zoom out. We'll just fast forward. Watch right side of the field, watch left side of the field. Comeback route now, they break. Left side of the field's open, right side of the field's open. If you were to just have simple slants or drags, the key with a drag route is you've got to throw it immediately. Now, I don't know how well this is going to work, but drags are going to be open immediately. If you wait, the corner's going to be able to make up that space very quickly and pick you off. So we're going to throw a drag. You can see drag open immediately. If you waited any longer, that corner is going to have the ability to catch up very easily against a low tier wide receiver, especially Patrick Peterson. So That's why I like double moves, kind of. I'm still not a fan of them. Comeback routes, absolute money every single time. So, that's going to take care of this man coverage video on how to destroy man coverage. You guys have been struggling with it. Start using those comeback routes. They're nasty and they break ankles. One final thing for you guys that decided to stay for the entire video. Huge news, man. Huge. If you guys are part of the Madden competitive scene and you watch competitive Madden players, you guys know about Friday Night Football hosted by Mutthead. Well, guess what? Your boy got invited, baby. So yeah, we're going to be playing it on the Friday Night Football stream this Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern or Mountain Standard Time. That is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do not know who we are going to play, but let me tell you guys who is in. Chaos is one of them. Dreeny is another one. Something Serious is another one. If you guys watch the streams a little bit, you'll know Sodak Jack is also in there. I don't know Sicken. I don't know who that is. Team Elijah. Oreo. I'm pretty sure that's Player Lounge Oreo. K-Max in there. J-Wall, Ghost, VY. So, I mean, these guys are, it's going to be tough competition. Then there's Trav. I don't know who that is. But yeah, it's going to be some tough motherfluffing competition, boys. So, I'm going to need you guys to be sure you follow me on Twitter, or Twitch, as well as Twitter if you want to. Both of those will be down below in the description. Be sure you have those live notifications on so you guys know when I go live. I will be tweeting out as well. Hashtag FNF, boys. I am talking to Jaybird right now. For any of you guys that do not know Jaybird, Jaybird is a pro player as well. I'm currently talking to him. He is helping me build my salary cap team because, well, to be quite honest, I have little experience in the competitive scene. I just enjoy making you guys videos, hoping you guys improve your gameplay. So, be sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, whatever platform you may choose. And until next time, this has been Team Meister. I will see you guys this Friday on the live stream. You better be there. Get in the lab. See ya.